If you think paradise is supposed to be peaceful, you clearly haven't been to a Caribbean island with a history of pirate invasions, volcanic tantrums, and a volcano you can literally drive into. That's right. St. Lucia isn't just drop-dead gorgeous. It's mildly unhinged in the best way possible. And if you're wondering whether it's all just overpriced resorts and honeymooners slow dancing in the rain, buckle up, because what you don't know about St. Lucia might just be the reason you fall in love with it. Now, let's dive into your complete beginner's guide to this wild, lush, lava-heated slice of tropical drama. So, where exactly are you? You're not in the Bahamas. You're not in Barbados. St. Lucia. Tucked between Martinique and St. Vincent, in that part of the Caribbean where maps start looking like scattered confetti. It's volcanic, it's mountainous, and it's one of the only islands where your photos won't need filters, because nature already maxed them out. It's part of the Lesser Antilles, but don't let the word lesser fool you. There's nothing minor about what's coming your way. The vibe check. What kind of island is this? St. Lucia isn't a one-dimensional beach escape. It's the kind of island where you could be sipping rum on a black sand beach in the morning, hiking through cloud forest by noon, and soaking in a sulfur spring that smells like regret and eggs by sunset. It's romantic but not cheesy, adventurous but not exhausting. And while it's luxe, it doesn't try too hard. Locals will smile, wave, and then absolutely smoke you in dominoes at the beach bar. This island is a tale of two moods. North, Rodney Bay, Grow Islet. This is where the action lives. You've got bars, shops, beaches with waiters who serve cocktails directly to your floaty, and Friday night street parties that turn strangers into dance partners. South, Soufriere, Pitons region. This is the soul. Jungle vibes, waterfalls, eco-lodges, the infamous drive-in volcano. And the Pitons, those two dramatic mountain peaks that make the island instantly recognizable and just a little extra. Want both? Stay in the middle. Or split your trip and get two totally different flavors in one scoop. Fly into Huanora International Airport, UVF, in the south, if you're coming from overseas. If you're just hopping from another island, you might land at George Fell Charles Airport SLU up north. Just don't confuse the two. They're an hour and a half apart and the road is curvy. Like, bring ginger pills curvy. Once you're on the island, taxis are king, but they're not cheap. Renting a car is doable, but keep in mind, left side of the road, narrow lanes, and sudden chickens. All right, rookie. Here's the non-boring hit list. Climb or admire the Pitons. You'll either hike Gros Piton, the less terrifying one, or just admire both from a catamaran while drinking something neon-colored and suspiciously strong. Drive into a volcano. Yes, really. The Sulphur Springs is an active volcanic site you can drive into. You'll smell it before you see it. Dip into the hot mud baths. Smear yourself in gray goo and claim you've detoxed, even though you had rum for breakfast. Chase waterfalls, Diamond Falls, Tarai Falls, Piton Falls. You could knock out 3 before lunch, and you should. Snorkel at Anse Chastanet. You don't need to scuba to see rainbow reefs. Just slap on a mask and float with the fish. Friday night. Jump up and Grow Islet. It's a street party, not a rave. Locals grill fish, DJs blast soca, and tourists dance badly, which is the point. Let's talk beaches. Not all sand is equal. Here's a shocker. Not all of St. Lucia's beaches are golden. Because of its volcanic roots, you'll find black sand beaches, moody, cinematic, and Instagram gold. Try Anse Maman or Anse Cochon if you want black sand beauty with way fewer tourists. For the classic white sand, turquoise water cliché, head to Redouet Beach or Sugar Beach. But heads up, Sugar Beach is near a resort, so you may need to pay for access unless you're staying there. Or just confidently pretend you're rich. Food. It's not just jerk chicken. Let's set the record straight. Jerk is Jamaican. St. Lucia has its own culinary game. Start with green figs and saltfish, the national dish. It's unsexy to say out loud, but delicious in your mouth. You'll also find akra, deep-fried codfish fritters, callaloo soup, and bouillon, a spicy meat and veggie stew that basically punches you with flavor. And if a lady on the roadside is selling something wrapped in a banana leaf, buy it. You'll thank her, and your stomach will write poetry. Where to stay? Luxe, local, or literally in a tree high-end escape. Jade Mountain or Sugar Beach Resort. Places with infinity pools, piton views, and bathrooms bigger than most apartments. Mid-range charm. Boutique hotels in Soufriere or Rodney Bay offer lush settings without the "I had to sell my kidney" price tag. Budget or backpacker friendly. Look into guest houses or eco-lodges near Laborie or Choiseul. They're charming, local run, and usually come with a grandma who feeds you whether you ask or not. Weather and when to go. Yes, it's always summer, sort of. There are 2 seasons here, dry, December to May. Sunny, breezy, and full of tourists. Wet, June to November. Fewer crowds, lush landscapes, and occasional rain tantrums. Also hurricane season, but they're rare. Just get travel insurance and monitor forecasts like you're auditioning for the Weather Channel. Bonus. Carnival happens in July, and it's chaos and sequins. Go for that if you want feathers, dancing, and very little personal space. Etiquette and local wisdom. So you don't accidentally offend anyone. Greetings matter. Say good morning, good afternoon, good night. It's not just polite, it's expected. Don't rush. Island time is real. Buses leave when they're full. Your food arrives when it's ready. Let it go. Respect the locals. They're welcoming, but not servants. Learn a few phrases in Creole if you can. It'll get you smiles for days. Avoid camouflage clothing. It's illegal for civilians to wear. No one wants to explain to customs why your shorts got confiscated. Hidden gems for the bold beginner. Tet Paul Nature Trail, a short hike with mind-blowing piton views. Way easier than the full Gros Piton climb, and arguably more photogenic. Laborie Village, a quiet, artsy, authentic coastal town where time feels like it gave up. Perfect if you want to unplug and meet locals who know everyone by name. Marigot Bay. It's where the rich dock their yachts, and you dock your cocktail glass. Not quite hidden, but somehow still feels secret. Your last day move. End your trip at a beach bar with live steel drums, order a rum punch that tastes like warm rebellion, and snag a handmade souvenir. Not a t-shirt, but maybe some hand-woven baskets or local spice blends. Then take one last look at the pitons glowing in the sunset and ask yourself, why didn't I come here sooner? If you're already packing your swimsuit and mentally calling in sick, check out our video on the Ultimate Dominica Travel Guide for your next off-the-radar Caribbean adventure. It's like St. Lucia's wild cousin, less polished, just as epic. You came for a beginner's guide, and now you know more than most tourists who already booked the flight. You know where to go, what to eat, how to dodge overpriced taxis, and how to smother yourself in volcanic mud without looking like a confused mime. St. Lucia is not just a postcard, it's a choose-your-own-adventure story dressed in rainforest green and Python gold. And now, you're ready to write your own chapter. Welcome to the island.